Welcome once again to Casino Game Strategy Reviews. Many Baccarat strategies use permutations as their method for bet selection, and our strategy today is no different. The bet selection is the opposite of the decision 6 bets previous. We then bet in a simple 3-step martingale to hope for a hit in the next 3 hands. This is certainly a longer session style of play strategy, so let's look into detail at what's required. Permutation 63 is named as we're betting the opposite of the decision 6 hands ago for up to 3 times. When starting a shoe, you will need to obtain 6 results before you can start betting. Once obtained, you bet the opposite of the first 3 results using a 3-step martingale until you get a win or lose all 3 bets. The 3-step martingale is 1, 2 and 4. Once you have a win or have lost all 3 bets, you wait until the remainder of the 6 hands is finished before starting betting again. In our example, we can see that our first 6 results were banker, player, 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 banker, player. This means for the next 3 hands we are trying to get a win by betting player, banker, banker. If we win or lose all 3 bets, then the remainder of the series of 6 is a no bet. So, to be clear, our first bet is on player for 1 unit, which we win. So the next 5 hands are no bet. Our winning hand plus the 5 no bet hands provide us with the 6 results needed for the next series of 6 bets. From here we simply repeat the same up to 3 bets, then no bet the remainder of the 6. Time to run the analysis and see what results we get. We stayed in profit for the full 1000 live dealer hands, with the exception of 1 hand where the balance dropped to a negative 0.9 of a unit. Although the balance swung up and down with table variance, there were many points at which we could have walked away in profit. This is certainly a method for the more patient player who is happy to obtain profit over several shoes. Whilst preparing the Excel analysis, I decided, out of interest, to add cluster betting. I was interested to see if plain table variance would make any difference. As you can see from the graph, the cluster betting balance was a little more volatile, but did produce a higher overall return in profit. You can find out more about cluster betting in my previous video titled 12 Numbers for Profit. It should be noted that cluster betting ignores the 3-bet element of permutation 63 and bets whenever the table is in our favour and doesn't when it is not. The reason behind cluster betting's performance is that the hit rate over the 1000 hands averaged 54%. Going back to permutation 63, we can see that win streaks outstripped consecutive losses. Our peak balance was 32.7 units, with our minimum being negative 0.9 units. Permutation 63 in its original form can be a very profitable approach to playing Baccarat. It is definitely not for the hit and run player and requires patience to grind out a profit over consecutive shoes. Table variance can still get in the way, so make sure you have a solid stop loss in place. Hit rates are reasonable and generally tend about 50%, making this one of the more reliable strategies. I'm going to give this a rating of 4 out of 5 due to its consistency. Our first 4 rated strategy in the series. Watch out for a follow-up bonus video releasing shortly. I will be using the permutation 63 bet selection method with cluster betting for 1 shoe on a live dealer table with real money. If you found this video helpful or would like to suggest other strategies for me to review, then please leave a comment in the section below. Remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more videos. With that, I'll see you in the next video, and remember, enjoy the casino, but play sensibly.